All right. Hey, everybody. Dan here. And got kind of a crummy day in the market after Trump's comments about 100% tariffs and all that. You probably know the story. If you don't, then you're probably looking at the market saying, like, what the heck happened? So we got, looks like it'll be kind of a pissing contest, bigger than usual, between Trump and China. And so that's caused a lot of, shall we just say, angst and consternation in the market. And you can kind of tell right about when he mentioned something like that. 10:45, things were fine. And then 11 o'clock, the wheels started coming off the wagon, like all across the board. So this was definitely an event driven thing. And what I mean by that is there was a catalyst for all this. Sometimes you'll see these big turns in the market on the heels of a really big run. You'll see. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. You'll see a big turn in the market for no apparent reason. It just kind of does it. And those are always interesting. But the cool thing about this type of thing, it's a catalyst. And so we watch for future developments. We watch to see how stocks react next week. We've had a lot of these things, like, you remember the tariffs and Liberation Day and all that, all the economists, the experts, and I'll go ahead and say it. Like, I find economists to be very useless because they just make fools of themselves on a regular basis. The one that comes to mind is Jared Bernstein. I'm sure there are a few others, but he's the driver of the clown car. Anyway, so they were all saying how bad tariffs were going to be. They're going to cause inflation and this and that and the other thing, and they didn't. And so the market just did what it does, and it didn't care. Now, is that same thing going to happen here? No clue, but it sure seems like it cared today. And so the thing which I want you to be thinking about, just as you listen to me, I'm not telling you whether this matters or not. I am not taking a position and saying, well, this will all blow over, or, oh, the wheels have come off the wagon and this is going to be horrible. Trump, 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 blah, 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 all that. I don't know. I don't know. I just watch the market for clues. And when I see the S&P down 2.7% in a day, that's newsworthy. That's going to hit the news. And it's right to this 50-day moving average. It would actually surprise me if we didn't see some kind of a bounce on Monday. It Because I've seen this kind of thing before. If you've been trading for any appreciable time, you have too. You could see this type of thing where it opens up and then runs higher. You could see this type of thing where panic selling at the open takes this down, and then this runs higher. But I do, like, it just wouldn't surprise me to see a little bit of a rebound on Monday. But I'm telling you this, I wouldn't want to get sucked in by that, because this is not the kind of move. This has left a lot of people behind. They're kind of bloody. You're not going to see this thing rebound and just chew through all this supply from unhappy buyers, unhappy shareholders who have owned for so long. And now all of a sudden they see this big drop and they're going like, crap, what the heck am I going to do? I think I'm going to sell. You've got Nvidia down about 5%. You've got Broadcom down 6%. You've got, ARM Holdings down almost 10. You've got AMD up since this last big pop here, but it's retracing a lot of stuff. So you're going to have a lot of nervous purposes in the market on Monday. I wouldn't want to be one of them. So I'm just suggesting you just chill out. By the way, Karen, this is probably going to make Karen mad, but that's okay. She'll deal with it. Because of the way the market is right now, I have a training session on Mondays from 8, typically like from 8 to 9. Sometimes it's longer. Typically it's not shorter. 8 to 9 Pacific, 11 o'clock Eastern, and it's for members only. But if you want to check this out, if you're not a member, but you want to check out that training session on Monday, you can. I'm inviting you. But what you need to do is you need to email Karen at Stock Market Mentor, and she'll make sure that she gets you the link to that. Members, please don't be pissed off because I'm doing this. I've never actually done it before, but there's a first time for everything. I think Little Big Town taught us that. Anyway, so I'm doing it. We'll see. But you got to take the initiative. Don't just expect an email because you're not going to get one. And this is the only time I'm mentioning it, not sending it out in the morning note. So if you want to show up, you can. Love to have you. Love for you to see what I'm doing and what we're doing. But you got to ask for the order, okay? That's all I have for you guys. And I'll see you Monday.